There are so many smart glasses out there right now that it's honestly confusing to figure out which ones are actually good and which ones are just expensive toys. And that is why today we are going to break down the best smart glasses you can get. But we're doing it differently. Instead of a random top 10 list, we're putting these into 4 specific tribes: the creators, the gamers, the professionals, and the AI users. Because if you buy a gaming glass for vlogging, you're going to hate it. So let's start it off with the first tribe, the social creators, where the battle is between looking cool and shooting pro-level video. And by far the most famous option in this category is still the Ray-Ban Meta Gen 2. These are the gold standard for a reason. They look exactly like a classic pair of Wayfarers, but they hide a 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera right in the frame. These are designed for the person who wants to capture life without holding a phone. The video quality here is solid 1080p at 60 frames per second. It is perfect for Instagram stories or TikTok. But the real magic is the stabilization. You can walk, run, or ride a bike, and the footage looks incredibly smooth. Audio-wise, they feature open-ear speakers with surprisingly decent bass. You can listen to podcasts or music while still hearing the traffic around you. And thanks to recent updates, you can now control Spotify and Amazon Music entirely with your voice. But the biggest selling point is the AI. It is powered by Meta AI. You can ask it to look and tell me what this is, or even translate text in front of you. Now, for the specs you need to know. The battery lasts about 4 hours of continuous use, but the charging case, which looks just like a leather sunglasses case, gives you another 32 hours of power. Price-wise, these start at $299. If you want the transition lenses that get dark in the sun, you're looking at around $379. In the other side, we have the Oakley Meta HSTN. Think of these as the Pro version of the Ray-Bans. They use the same smart brain, but the hardware is completely different. First, the camera is upgraded. The Oakley model can shoot 3K resolution video. That is a massive jump in sharpness compared to the Ray-Ban's 1080p. Second, the battery life is doubled. You get a massive 8 hours of continuous runtime on a single charge. That is enough to record an entire marathon. And third, durability. These come with IPX4 water resistance, meaning sweat and rain are no problem. Plus, they use Oakley's famous prism lenses, which enhance color and contrast, making them perfect for cycling or running. But that performance comes at a cost. These are priced at $499. So here is the verdict for Tribe 1. Get the Ray-Bans for the coffee shop and casual vlogs. Get the Oakleys if you need 8 hours of battery and sweat resistance. Welcome to Tribe 2, the monitor killers. These glasses connect to your phone, Steam Deck, or laptop and project a giant virtual TV in front of your face. And the big headline here is the XREAL One Pro. If you are a gamer, this is the one you want. It features a new micro OLED panel that runs at a buttery smooth 120Hz refresh rate. It also boasts a super low 3 millisecond latency. That means when you press a button on your controller, the action happens instantly on screen. The standout feature of the XREAL One Pro is the 57-degree field of view. This might sound like a boring number, but in practice, it means the screen looks significantly bigger and more immersive than almost anything else on the market. It really feels like sitting in an IMAX theater. Audio is handled by open-ear speakers that direct sound straight into your ears, keeping it private so the person next to you hears nothing. But there is one major gotcha with the XREAL. It does not have built-in diopter adjustment. That means if you wear prescription glasses, you cannot use these clearly unless you buy separate custom lens inserts. That is an extra cost and hassle. The price for the XREAL One Pro sits at $499. Now, if that prescription issue sounds annoying to you, you should look at its biggest rival, the Viture Pro XR. The Viture Pro XR is the traveler's favorite. Why? Because it has built-in diopter dials right on top of the frames. You can literally just spin the little wheels to focus the screen to your eyes, perfectly matching your prescription up to -6. No extra lenses needed. It is also incredibly bright, peaking at 4,000 nits. This means you can actually use it in a bright room or on a sunny train ride without washing out the image. And if you need total darkness, it has an electrochromic film. With one button press, the lenses turn black, blocking out 99% of the outside light for instant immersion. The screen is slightly smaller than the XREAL, but for many, the convenience of those focus dials is worth it. The Viture Pro XR comes in a bit cheaper at $459. So, the verdict for Tribe 2. Buy the XREAL One Pro if you want the biggest, most immersive gaming screen. Buy the Viture Pro XR if you wear glasses and want the best portable travel experience. Now, let's move to the third tribe, the professionals. These are for people who want information, not video games. They want a heads-up display that gives them superpowers at work. And the coolest option here is the Even Reality's G1. These are unique because they look like high-end fashion glasses. They don't look like tech. But inside the lens, they project a green, monochrome, matrix-style display. Crucially, this display is invisible to other people. You can be talking to someone, and they will have no idea you are reading a text message. My favorite feature here is the teleprompter. You can load your speech or your YouTube script into the app, and the text will scroll right in front of your eyes. You can present perfectly without ever looking down at a note card. It also has live translation. If someone speaks a different language, the glasses listen and print the translated subtitles in your vision in real time. The battery life is excellent, lasting over 1.5 days of continuous use. But remember, these have no speakers and no cameras. They are purely a visual tool for information. The price for this professional superpower? $599. On the other hand, if you are a developer, a coder, or a tinkerer, you should look at the Brilliant Labs frame. These look totally different, with a round, Steve Jobs-esque design. They are completely open source and run on Python and Lua. This means if you know how to code, you can build your own apps for them. They feature a color OLED display, which is rare for this size, and they weigh almost nothing at just 39 grams. They also come with an AI assistant called Noah that is multimodal, meaning it can remember things you have seen before to give you context later. However, the display resolution is lower, at just 640 by 400 pixels. It's meant for simple icons and text, not reading long emails. But the price is very attractive at just $349. So the verdict for Tribe 3, get the Even Reality's G1 if you need a polished tool for public speaking and work. Get the Brilliant Labs frame if you want to hack around and build your own AI tools. And finally, we have Tribe 4, the AI Purists. Maybe you don't care about filming video, and you don't want a screen in your face. You just want answers. That is where the Solos AirGo V comes in. While the Ray-Bans are locked to Meta's AI, the Solos give you native integration with ChatGPT 4. That means you can have full, complex, natural conversations with ChatGPT while walking down the street. It is like the movie Her coming to life. It does have a camera, but here's the catch. It cannot record video. The camera is only there for AI vision. You can look at a landmark and ask, "What is this history?" And it will snap a photo, analyze it, and tell you the answer. But you cannot record a vlog for Instagram. Because it lacks video recording, the battery is great, lasting over 10 hours. And it features a modular design where you can swap the front frames to change the style. The best part? It is the most affordable option on this list, coming in at around $249. So, if you want the smartest AI brain without paying for video features you won't use, this is the one. So, to wrap it all up, here is your cheat sheet. If you want to vlog and look stylish, get the Ray-Ban Meta. If you are an athlete who needs durability, upgrade to the Oakley Meta. If you want to game on a massive screen, get the XREAL One Pro. If you travel and wear prescription glasses, grab the Viture Pro XR. If you want a secret teleprompter for work, buy the Even Reality's G1. And if you just want ChatGPT in your ear, go for the Solos AirGo V. I hope this helped you find your tribe. I will leave links to all of these in the description below so you can check the latest prices. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.